Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, I'm out of the shower and ready to go and kind of report on some pretty crazy news. Now, as you guys probably know, the PlayStation 5 has had a few brand new options and websites and kind of generally good deals that have been thrown on to the platform itself. And this is what we're going to be mainly talking about over here for a brand new thing that came out these past few years called PlayStation Stars. Now, as you guys probably know, because we made a few videos on it and touched on it, and although a lot of people usually do forget about it, it's a somewhat cool system where you do get benefits and if you have it up, you have a chance to get some money back, you get little coupons for PlayStation stores, you get challenges, and overall, at the end of the day, you can actually save money by utilizing the PlayStation Stars platform. But one thing we actually reported on a few weeks ago, and it still to this day has not been resolved, although thankfully there is some pretty nice news if you guys are curious on it as well. Basically, it's been one of the biggest outage ever when it comes to the PlayStation platform, and people are getting very upset, basically waiting for PlayStation, stalling on spending their money, at the end of the day just disappointed on PlayStation Stars for just not even working. So we're going to go talk about this because this actually is a bigger deal than you'd expect, and of course as well, a lot of people are kind of very, at this point, not so patiently waiting for it to go and come on back. So let's make sure, if you guys have used it, first of all, leave a comment down below, and if not, I'll talk about it, and also make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch down below if you guys want to follow, and let's dive on into the video itself. So first and foremost, if you guys have missed it, as I mentioned, PlayStation Stars has been a somewhat kind of cool system that's been added towards the console itself. You have a chance to go utilize it. They have in-game tournaments or achievement hunts. You have a chance to get cool things for your profile. And of course, the biggest deal for this is if you're signed up for it and utilizing it, sometimes you can go buy games, and if you buy enough games, you get enough points, you have a chance to get PlayStation discounts, which is probably the biggest and best reason why most people are utilizing this in the first place, because you go and obviously spend money, you get a cool little deal. It's basically like using the equivalent of a credit card. You go and use a credit card, you get a 2% back, and then at the end of the day, you still have to buy groceries or games or pay your bills, whatever, but at least you get that little baby smidgen back of 2%. You go and you buy an iPhone, $1,000, you get $20 back. That's not bad. And while some people may not care, at the end of the day, some people, especially with how the economy is as of right this second, and especially with gaming being more of a bonus cost and bonus kind of more necessarily a want rather than a need, compared to food or health insurance or whatever, people would like to go and save money if they can. Although sadly, and we reported this a few weeks ago, PlayStation Stars has been gonzo, done, not even up. And right now, this has now been surpassing the infamous 2011 infamous PlayStation Network outage. And people are getting upset about this. People are mad because they just want to go and buy their games, get their bonus points, and utilize the deals. Now, there was a few caveats that apparently if you did buy stuff, it would be retroactive and people would get it, but people are not happy with this, saying the PlayStation Stars has now been down even longer than the 2011's infamous PSN outage. With no resolution in sight, all set to break its past record, Sony Interactive Entertainment has not provided a time frame for restoration of the loyalty program, leaving players locked out of their PS Star points for nearly now 4 weeks. Now, I mentioned we've actually now been seeing this apparently maybe in Asia coming back. So if we have a chance to go and report on this coming back in America, just for number one, if you guys want to know, obviously put on the notifications, I'll let you know the next few days if it's getting sorted. But it does seem like some regions are becoming more normalized and getting back in the business. And as I mentioned, apparently, if you guys did go buy stuff, it should, in theory, also be activated as well. So even if you guys have had it around, it should be hopefully fine. But PlayStation Stars members are becoming increasingly frustrated as the program remains down. Now, I'm not the biggest proponent of it. I signed up for it when it came out, reported on the news about it, and I know some of you guys watching have dealt with it or have seen it, but at the same time, it's just annoying. If your company's worth billions of dollars and you can't even go maintain these loyalty programs that people actually like and utilize, these are your paying customers and active customers, that's a slap in the face. Now, granted, it's a bonus thing, and the actual games are themselves, the network itself is working. That's probably the number one priority anywhere. But still, these are people that are wanting to spend money, and a lot of people have been waiting to spend money the best they can. So reports of the PS Stars outage first emerged in the first week of June. Mind you, it's July now. Although buried, but still. And it took Sony a couple of days to even acknowledge the problem existing. There has been no communication from the company since, although there has been a little bit of update, but just overall, very, very recently update, but still, it's been very, very radio silent. The PlayStation support agents have been giving players a variety of answers regarding points earned during the downtime too, And for context, the 2011 PSN outage lasted a little over 3 weeks, as after a major intrusion by hackers. This time, however, it seems that the issue is of Sony's own making. So basically, it just kind of sucks. So it does seem like people are still racking up their points, though, thankfully for their purchases in the PSN. But at the same time, people have just been have issues. Like, even though people are assuming these are like these backdoor issues and it should be fine, no, like some people are saying there actually has been disputed by members who took to Reddit to reveal that none of their recent purchases have even been accounted while even using bonus methods. So basically, people are hoping for the fact that it'll be coming out soon and working soon. But as well, we did kind of see some big things, at least like for our own like thumbs up over here, showing that it looks like they pushed the configuration over here, which for the PS app, which will actually be enabling the PlayStation stars in a few various countries. So I do believe this is from, I believe Hong Kong. I could be wrong, and maybe Indonesia and maybe Korea. So a lot of these Asian-style places have been on that one. So basically, if you guys are curious, if you have your PSN from those countries, which I'm not sure how many you guys will have, we'll talk more about the drama in a second, but basically, if you have the app, you go refresh it, you can basically confirm that the service should be working on all this one too if you sign into the account itself. But it's really, really sucking. Like, really, really not good. Thankfully, some people who are on the receptionist one are finally saying it's finally happening. New announcement. They should be returning back in these, like, you know, these phase regional rollouts, which is nice, and we go and see this, but it's just sucks because this is more on the Asian side right now. We'll see if America comes out. If it is, we'll report on it and talk about it. So subscribe if you guys want to. But yeah, if some people are like, finally, I could finally go to my earn tree, buy the Elden Ring DLC. Some people are kind of always just sad too as well that are not actually accessible. And it just stinks. And like, look at this, like some guy even over here. I got $6,000, which is crazy if that's true, lined up to spend to generate points. And at the same exact time, too, as well, there's just a lot of people just being sad. Like, even out here, some of the tweets and responses saying, I'm convinced that some dev at Sony accidentally just deleted the entire code for PlayStation stars. And then some people are saying, let's not get too dramatic here. Depending on my title, maybe you guys might say the same thing in my video. But some people are saying, like, it's their surprise. It's taken them so long because this also was during the Days of Play promotion, which was literally be there, like, for people to go buy games and unlock new games and stuff, which is kind of a big deal. Like, it's a big, big deal at the end of the day. Like, people were spending probably millions of dollars and buying games on sale. And while some people are saying, thankfully, they'd rather the stars be down than the PSN, I mean, I'd rather nothing be down, which I mean, I do agree. I'd rather people that go play their PlayStation Network, play online multiplayer games, enjoy themselves, like that 100% up. But this is also one of those things where you should get your stuff together. It's been a month, and some people are just even surprised if it's going to be coming out. Some folks over here are saying, I think they're maybe silently killing it. And honestly, it doesn't seem like the reception for PlayStation stars was the best. I still think it's a cool platform. I think it's nothing basically lost by signing up for it and utilizing it, because why not? If you get a few like cool like PlayStation discount codes and you get money off and you're going to be buying games regardless, like there's a lot of PlayStation exclusives too. You're probably going to buy it either way. But as we see this, it's like, how did you not get this together? You know, how do you make this worked out? And some people are saying, like, you better give us some apology awards, too. It's so annoying. As a PS Plus premium subscriber, we'd like to have an update in the situation. And it has been a month. Like, without a doubt, it's been a month. So people want to know at the end of the day what's going on over here. Now, obviously, some people are saying it might be a little bit dramatic and stuff because it's kind of whatever. But I'm more on the hardcore, like, because I want people to always have the things they're paying for. If it's a part of their subscription service, or if there's a chance that people are spending money and they're not getting their product that they're supposed to, that's rough. Now, we have heard a few cases that they might still have it retroactively, but as we've mentioned before in these articles and other various things, it's not been confirmed, and we don't fully know. And this has always been like a kind of a cool product in theory, if it was like fully integrated and worked out well, but at the sad time, it doesn't seem like it's 100% good. Like, I mean, like some people are still out here saying they need to fix this ASAP. Sony, please do your job. Bro, the PSN outage was like literally a year. PS Star's been out for just 2 weeks. Oh my God. And like, I still think it's a big deal though, because you want to get your money's worth. If you're going to utilize it and you're saving money to not buy stuff because you want it to work for you, which I totally get, you want it to go and work. So it isn't the biggest deal. And I do agree at the end of the day, at least the network is working. You can still play your multiplayer games, talk to your friends, etc. And that's good. Like, I can't complain too hard. but I still wish this would be fixed and working. Though ideally, they might still be trying to go work a occasional rollout throughout the entire world, and hopefully it'll be working out sooner than later. But at the end of the day, I want to hear your thoughts and comments and everything down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on. We have the Twitter and Twitch room as well down below, and I appreciate y'all for watching. Have a fantastic day.